Hi, Paul Sackis, Good News Broadcast. I'm speaking with Hoang Quoc Dzung.
Yeah.
How'd I do?
I'm fine, thank you.
Why don't you say it again just to make sure?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
Oh, all right, good. Okay, I heard that you are involved. Congratulations tonight on winning an award. You're involved with environmental issues, and you won the award for Infranews Media Leadership Award. You're from Vietnam?
Yes?
Excellent. And tell us a little bit about your work in environmental issues.
Environmental issues in Vietnam at the moment is a big, and especially might be seen as worse than before during Vietnam began its reform policies. Not only in pollution, but also in biodiversity conservation. At the moment, Vietnam government have to tackle with a lot of problem concerning environment, which affects not only environment but also on social development.
Okay. How did you get involved with the environmental issues?
I was involved in environmental issues accidentally when I was working as a journalist in foreign affairs. I was assigned to take in charge of position of environment that is seen as boring topic for the journalists in Vietnam. Gradually, the more I worked, the more I found very interesting issues in the job. So I think that I should end up with this job.
Okay. How about water? Do you know anything about the water in Vietnam? How's the water conditions in Vietnam?
Water in Vietnam is one of the biggest problems of environment in Vietnam now. Not only in short of resources, but also the pollution. Vietnam water now is very polluted, especially the surface water. In terms of groundwater, in the biggest cities, the groundwater has been examined and has been seen is polluted with dangerous elements, for example, nitrous, NH4, and so on. And not only chemicals, but also bacteria.
You know, a lot of people here in America talked about Agent Orange. So that if Agent Orange went on the human beings, whatever went on the human beings went on into the land. So is that being moved forwards?
Agent Orange is.
Go ahead,
can you ask me again?
Okay. Agent Orange occurred here on so many of the soldiers returning back from the war in Vietnam. It affected their lives immensely, and some, I think, even have passed from it. What falls on the bodies falls into the land. Is that streaming into the... I mean, one of the biggest polluters of the world is the waste from the pollution in the fertilizers and so many of the pollutants to keep the land, what people might think, to get rid of the dandelions. It's like a silly thing. And so has that affected Vietnam water supply?
By now, there has not been any research about the affection of dioxin or orientation into the water resources. However, in some hotspots, it might be mentioned by the local authorities and especially by the local scientists about the challenges or the risks of the contamination of the water resources in some hotspots.
Okay, thank you very much for sharing this good news, important news. It's I know first time in Vietnam, and from Vietnam to America. For such a very important reason, to be in the facility that now is the home for news and the concern of news and the good news and the questionable news about news, just because news sometimes features a lot of things sometimes that are problematic in the world. So I imagine you being here must be very special. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.